God, Alright guys, today I am doing a first look at my dad's new car. The F-Type, Jaguar F-Type R all-wheel drive. And this thing is an absolute beast. It is insane. The looks, as you can see, are amazing. The dimensions and the proportions of the car fit really well. Then you have the Fiat in the background. But just look at the back of this car. It's absolutely insane. You have carbon fiber in the rims. There's carbon fiber in the interior. And this is pretty much the top of the line F-Type. It is a supercharged V8 and it produces 550 horsepower. And it's funny, when my dad, we were looking at this car, we were also looking at the Dodge Challenger Hellcat. And as you guys know, that car has like 707 horsepower. But the thing is it can't put the power to the ground as well as this car does, since this car is all-wheel drive. But he liked that car a lot too, but I think it was a little too squirrely and kind of dangerous. That car is actually a lot cheaper than this car, but this car overall is a much more high quality car than the Hellcat. And based on what I've experienced, I think this car is probably the best car for under $100,000. Definitely at least one of them. I'd love to hear in the comments some better cars, and I know there's probably gonna be some GTR fanboys that say the GTR is the best car, but the GTR sounds horrible out of the factory. This 0 to 60 on this car is just a couple tenths of a second slower. The sounds it makes are way better. The looks are better than the GTR. But I would love to hear what you guys think, because I could be wrong, but I think you'll see in a little bit how amazing this car really is. It's absolutely insane. So yeah guys, continue with the video and I'll show you some exhaust sound in just a bit. So the front tires are 255s, and this car's staggered, so it has 255s in the front and 295s in the back. And it's kind of funny, the Hellcat, even though it makes 707 horsepower, has way skinnier tires in the back, and that's a big problem that the Hellcat has, is it has 275s in the back, and this has 295s and it produces less horsepower, and it's all-wheel drive. So Dodge should probably do something about that, and I think that's what they're doing with the Demon. So when you go into the interior, you can clearly see this isn't an American car. American cars never have the quality these cars do. So as you sit down, you sit in these seats that are extremely comfortable, and it's kind of cool. I'll show you this. So you have these seat controls on the side, and you have a bolster option, so you can actually make it squeeze you more. The seat has so many different options, it's crazy. The materials are excellent in here, such as carbon fiber, a lot of carbon fiber. Everything just feels very high quality. And as you can see, that seat is just beautiful with the red stitching. Just a gorgeous car. Nice flat bottom steering wheel. The R badge right there in the Jaguar badge. Very nice climate controls. You have your dynamic mode, like wet snow mode. You have electronic parking brake. You can manually put up the wing, which automatically goes on at 70 miles an hour. And then this opens up the exhaust to make it a lot louder. This is an automatic. Typically in the US, I think most of the F-types are automatic. But if you go to Europe, I think there's a lot more manuals. But as you can see, this car is just absolutely stunning. Super high quality sound system. It's just very well put together car. You guys will see some driving in just a bit. And you got this like awesome, this nice little sunroof that you can open and close with just this little shade. But on a nice day like this, it's cool to have it. and just some really nice touches. The car's proportions are just really well done on this car. And yeah guys, we'll get to the driving in just a bit. That's crazy. Just the startup, there's so much crackle. This car's crazy, guys. So we're gonna go take it out for a drive, just a quick little drive. Nothing too crazy, and I'll give you guys some thoughts that I have on this car. And oh, turn radio off. There we go. So yeah guys, go for a quick little drive, and I'll tell you guys how the car is, what I think of it, and yeah, sounds good. Okay, so first thing I noticed when driving it is the car is extremely low and the hood is super long. So if you're not really tall and you're kind of short, that might be tough because you might not be able to see over the hood. But for someone, I think it'll actually be fine for most people. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys can hear the exhaust. That was literally nothing. That was honestly nothing. I barely hit it, probably quarter throttle, if that. And this car sounds like you're, oh my gosh, on the racetrack. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let's see if we can get this runner to look. Wow. Absolutely crazy, guys. And you guys know, if you've seen some of my previous videos, I've ridden the Yamaha R6. And as you guys know, 600cc bikes are crazy fast. You guys have ridden them, and you know, 1,000-liter bikes are even crazy, even more fast. But wow, the car is just absolutely crazy. I've driven my dad used to have another F-Type, but it was called the F-Type S. And the F-Type S is a supercharged V6, and I think that had like high 300 horsepower. And that was a rear-wheel drive car. So there's nothing to compare between those two cars. I remember driving that car, and it's just nothing like this car. They're completely different. This car has so much more power. It's all-wheel drive. The sounds it makes are completely different. And as you guys know, there's no sound that can ever change what a V8 sounds like. And wow, this car is just crazy fast. And what my dad was talking to me about is when we were driving it, is just, this car's almost too good. It's almost too good, and it's the honest truth. It's just the car's so good, it feels so planted. It's like you almost never feel scared because of the all-wheel drive system. That's just amazing. And when we drove the Hellcat, I didn't get to personally drive the Hellcat, but my dad did, and he barely hit it, and like you could tell the car was a little squirrely, and so you had to be more cautious, and there's a higher level of adrenaline. Whereas this car's faster, but you get almost less adrenaline due to the fact that it's just so planted and so well put together. It's almost like, to have fun, you want a car that's scary to drive. And this car sounds amazing, it sounds scary, and it's very fast, faster than the Hellcat. Would destroy a Hellcat in the line, destroy it in the twisties. But it's just not as scary to drive. As I'm going around this corner, it feels like I'm just glued to the ground. It's ridiculously fast. Like, that's like instantly like 80 miles an hour. 100 pops. And I thought my Abarth sounded good. Was I wrong, man? This is absolutely crazy. And we're gonna just see, it's kind of crazy. These typically, performance cars, they're great at performance but lack in other areas. And that's why I personally think this car is the best car you can buy for under $100,000 if you're into like performance areas, due to the fact it's just crazy fast, guys. Oh, I can see the wing came off. That's funny. Oh my gosh, guys. Valentine 1. Thank you so much. You have saved me twice so far today. Oh man. This car is stupid fast. I just took it through some twisties and there's no body roll whatsoever. Oh my god, I hope the GoPro picks that up. I don't think I've ever heard a car sound this good. I don't think so. I really haven't. Ferraris and Lamborghinis, no. It's crazy how this car sounds. And if you guys can't like hear it from here, just look up like Jaguar F-Type R sound. Yeah, oh my gosh, you guys will be happy. So I don't know if you guys have ever ridden in a roller coaster, you know, like one where it just like shoots you off the line. Okay, well basically this is that. And you can do it as many times as you want and it sounds good. That's what I've kind of determined. This thing is an absolute slingshot. I swear, anytime you hit the throttle, that all-wheel drive system is just ridiculous. If this car was rear-wheel drive, you'd be all over the place, but not here because it's absolutely crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. I'll show you, like right here. Oh my gosh, that should not be legal. Okay guys, so I have found one complaint with this car. As I noticed, when you pull up to a stoplight, the car is so low and the way it's designed is you can't even see the light. So you have to go like this. You kind of have to look under and it kind of hurts your neck. So there's a complaint, not really a big one. Kind of hard to find complaints on this car, but I found one. Okay guys, I found one other complaint. It's kind of a given, but this car has horrible gas mileage, especially when you're like hitting it like I was and really getting on the car. It's like you can almost see the gas, like the gas level dropping as you're driving, especially if you're driving it hard. So if you're looking for a fuel efficient sports car, I guess go with the BMW i8 because this car is definitely not fuel efficient.
Go.
Let's see if it does it.